Well, hello everyone. Sue from Sizzling Towards 60 and Beyond here. Just stopping by into your inbox for my weekly coffee catch up with you all. I hope you've had a great week. You've had time to have time with family and friends, enjoy some me time, and also keep fit and healthy. I had a wonderful surprise at the beginning of the week when I was notified that Sizzling Towards 60 and Beyond had come runner-up, which was third place in the annual Bloggers Bash Awards for the category I was in. So that was a wonderful thrill, and I do thank all of you who voted for me. I really appreciate your support. I've written a blog post about it called Why I Blog, and also a big thank you as well, and a little bit more about the award. So be sure to read that because it might be interesting to know why I actually blog. You're all a big part of that reason, and you never know, you might decide you want to start one too. It's National Palliative Care Week here in Australia, and so I'm looking at the discussion that we don't really want to have with family and friends, but one that we must have sooner rather than later. And that is talking about what our wishes are for our end of life and putting an end of life plan in place. So there's some wonderful reference and resource material in the blog that I've posted. So make sure you read that. You might already have had the conversation and have everything in place, but to me it is important because during times of stress, your family don't need to be wondering what did mum or dad want. They need to know beforehand, and then that makes life just that little bit easier for them at a stressful time. It's for Wellness Wednesday. I'm giving you an update on my Mindful in May progress for week 3. Again, that was another week of struggle, and I'm really wondering whether I can get through to the end or not, but we'll see how we go, and you can only give it your best shot. But I do feel that there is a lot of information overload for me in particular, and I've since found that many of the other participants are feeling the same way. So perhaps maybe a change to the course might be required, or I'm just taking it all too seriously and I need to just cut myself some slack. In my Over 50 and Thriving series this week, we meet a good friend of mine, Kathy, from my side of 50. Now, Kathy and I have known each other since we started blogging, which is about 3 years now, and she has a great blog for women over 50, so be sure to check that out. Kathy this week is tackling a subject that could get a little bit... She was a bit reticent about writing about this topic, but I think it is important. She's writing about protecting our time. Now, I'm sure that, like me, you all enjoy helping your family and looking after your grandchildren and that sort of thing. But it's easy to let the boundaries get blurred, and then we find that we don't have any life and we're giving everything to everyone. So Kathy is giving us some good advice on how we can handle that. I love to help my daughter. She works full time and she's due to have her second baby in a couple of weeks, so exciting times for us. And I really get a lot out of my relationship with Ethan, my grandson, and it's an important relationship, but at the same time I do have my own life and my own interests, so I totally agreed with what Kathy was saying. Perhaps you might not, so don't forget to leave us a comment and let us know your thoughts. Now, during the A to Z challenge, I actually met some great new bloggers, and one of them was Karen Hume from Profound Journey. Now, she has on her blog a section called Tribe Stories, and I'm actually a guest writer this week. So I'm talking about what inspires me by answering a few questions, and although you might think you know me, there might be a few little surprises in there for you. Karen has a very inspiring blog, so I would encourage you to go and check that out as well. And that's what I'm all about. I love to promote other bloggers and give you new people to read and get their thoughts, because quite frankly, I think our generation rocks when it comes to having the right attitude to aging, and I get so inspired when I'm reading my guest posts each week, and I hope you are too. So that's the end for today. I hope that you'll now go and make a coffee or a cup of tea or whatever your chosen drink is. Sit back, take a few moments to relax, read through the newsletter and the blog. And don't forget that I do need you to opt in if you want to keep receiving the newsletters. I love connecting with you. And although I'm a small blogger, I do want to keep to the letter of the law where the EU data protection regulations are concerned. So if you can just opt in, I'd really appreciate that, because I would love you to keep getting my newsletters and reading the blog. Anyway, the privacy policy is up on my webpage if you want to have a look at that as well. So have a great week. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you in your inbox next week for a cuppa. Take care. Bye.